Hello peeps and welcome to Sundays with Sparky. I don't know what my hands are doing. I don't know what to do with my hands. Reference. Can you guess what it was? Hello. It's Sunday. And I'm Matt Sparks. So Sundays with so Sunday, how have you been? It's been a week since I last spoke to you. Unless you came along to the live stream last night, which was a little bit impromptu, as my live streams usually are. But yeah, I did a bit of a live stream of some city skylines last night. I kind of did it as a live stream, but I was also recording it as episodes for the channel as well. So they will be going up probably this week. I'm just going to crank it out. That sounds a bit rude. I'm going to upload a lot of those videos to kind of... I don't know, I just feel like I want to get... Because I want to play the game a lot. So I feel like if that's the case, then I need to make lots of videos to kind of warrant playing it a lot, I guess. Does that make sense? Not really. But that's basically what's going on. So, chances are you'll see like 3 City Skylines videos next week, maybe, along with some more WoW stuff and a big deck player. So movies, did I see anything this week? Yes, I did. Can I remember what it was? No, I can't. What was it? Oh man, I have been to the cinema this week. I really can't remember what it was. I don't believe it. How can I not remember what it was? It's like a brand new film. Oh my god. Oh, Chappie. Yeah, there we go, yes. Jesus Christ, what was going on with my brain? Yes, I went to see Chappie. The Neill Blomkamp movie. I would say that it's probably still not as good as District 9. But I think I probably enjoyed it more than I did Elysium, the Matt Damon movie. It seemed a bit weird seeing the Antwoord in there as such like main characters. I thought they were going to kind of just be in there as like background characters, or maybe just like as a cameo type thing. I didn't realise they were in there as kind of protagonists, I guess, or antagonists. A bit of both. So that was really weird. But it kind of worked. Their performances were pretty good. I mean, they're not trained actors, as far as I'm aware, like some other people that have been in these movies, like Matt Damon and Hugh Jackman. I mean, Hugh Jackman's in this, and he's brilliant as the bad guy with a mullet. It's a bit weird, though, because it kind of starts off as being a bit like an adult's version of Short Circuit. That's kind of how it feels to me, anyway. But it then kind of becomes, towards the end, a bit like District 9. There is certain things that happen in Chappie that kind of make you think, this is just taken straight from District 9, is it not? So it's entertaining. If you've seen District 9 and you enjoyed it, you'll probably enjoy this one, because it's very similar in some respects, but instead of aliens there are robots and stuff. But also the idea of the robot police comes from, I guess, from Elysium, because they had robot police in Elysium. So I think it kind of, Elysium and Chappie, and it feels like, I don't know, it's a bit weird, because I feel like Elysium would come after Chappie had happened, because obviously Elysium is like set in the future. Whereas Chappie feels like it's set now, or in not too distant future. I'm not sure about District 9. It's been such a long time since I've seen it that I'm not really sure kind of the kind of general setting for that. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and the CG for the robot was phenomenal. Really, really good. There was scenes where he was interacting with surroundings. Like there's a scene where he's like petting a dog and he's hugging Yolandi from The Antwoord, and I don't know if it was like a stunt robot, like they'd actually made a robot that would actually work for those scenes, or if it was just CG, because it was mind-blowing. You know, sometimes you see stuff in movies, like CG in movies, and you're like, it looks obviously CG. But they've gone like Gollum on this. It's just so good. And as far as I'm aware, Sharlto Copley, who's always in Neill Blomkamp movies, as far as I'm aware, he did all the performance capture for Chappie. So, yeah, really, really good. So if you like sci-fi stuff, like the stuff that Neill Blomkamp has done previous to this, then you should check it out, because it's quite fun. So that's the only movie I've seen this week, believe it or not. I've been continuing with my watching of Game of Thrones previous series, so that I can get up to speed and up to date when the new series starts. I'm about halfway through season 3. I've been watching the what do you call them? Commentaries, the DVD commentaries, listening to what some of the actors have to say about their different parts and their fellow actors and stuff. It's quite interesting, especially like when you hear about when the directors are doing their stuff and they're going, oh well, this shot was in Malta, but as soon as he walks through this door into this building, he's actually in Northern Ireland. It's like, oh, okay. It's a bit weird how they go from one set to another. But when you're watching it, it just feels like it's just one continuous thing. It's fantastic. I love that. The magic of cinema, or movies, or TV, or whatever. It's the magic of all of them. They're all magic. They're all wizards. So yeah, that's what I've been watching this week. It's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to season 5 of Game of Thrones. I have so far managed to avoid all spoilers. I've not even watched the trailers. I haven't read the books, so it's all good. I'm hoping to try and keep it that way. I think it might get more difficult the closer we get to the actual release of the first episode, but I'm hoping. That's what, fingers crossed, touching wood, touching cloth. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. I'm hoping to do more live streams. As I said earlier, I did one yesterday. I'm hoping to do a few more. The problem is my headset is completely knackered now. Like one of the earphone things is just dangles off like an earring now. It's just completely busted. I mean, the microphone still works fine and the speakers still work fine. It's just falling apart. And so it's not very practical. So I've got something in the pipeline which I'm hoping will work as a replacement. And if it does, then it means I can do better stuff, because I'll be able to use my HD 1080p super duper webcam instead of this, which is only 720p. And the video on this is not quite as good. The audio on this is fantastic, but the video on this isn't quite as good as my webcam. So that will be good if I can actually do that. Otherwise I'm going to have to invest in a new microphone, which kind of sucks. So there's that. I think I'm going to call it there. There's not really much else I need to talk to you about. We had the usual videos. We had some city skylines. I'm really happy that the first city skylines video has done as well as it has. If you haven't seen the second one yet, which you should, because I love this game and it's a great city builder, and I'm really looking forward to exploring it a bit more. You should go and watch it and continue with suggestions for names of boroughs, districts and things. As far as I'm aware, we can name pretty much anything in that game. I think we can rename buildings and people and all sorts. So any suggestions for silly names, I'm more than welcome to put them in. So you let me know. Go to those videos, comment on those videos, and then I'll make a list from those comments of funny and amusing names. That'd be great. Alright peeps, I'm going to go because I'm hungry and I need to get this edited, and I will see you next week where we'll talk about more stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to watch any movies next week. I'm not sure. Maybe? I want to go and see The Voices with the Ryan Reynolds, because that looks quite funny in a kind of morbid kind of way, because he's like a serial killer or something. I'm not really sure, but it looks quite amusing. So I'm going to go and see that at some point, but I don't know whether I'll see it next week. I'm going to stop talking now because it's just turned kind of into a little bit of gibberish. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next week and we'll talk about more movies and video games and stuff. Alright, thanks peeps. See you later.